Right. And now if we go back up here, he should just automatically come back to us and tell us that he's got a mission for us.
There you are, Vestige. Come to the harbourage. We must speak.
Okay. Is it after 3? It is. Oh. Does it thingy at 3 or is it 4? Must be 4. Try to see if I can train my horse again. But I think I need to wait till 4. Okay, talk to the prophet. I don't know what mission this is, I'm trying to think. Oh, here's a fun thing. As we progress in these, books appear at the back. So this is Chronicles of the Five Companions, Volume 1. My name is Lyris of Skyrim, called Ties and Born by Some. Let's get to way too many pages. I'm not in this full book. Here's a prophet.
Good, you are safe. Good fortune did not abandon us entirely.
Is something wrong, prophet?
Despite many days of meditating and scrying, Sai Sahan's whereabouts still elude me. The projection that you witnessed in the Foundry of Woe showed him to be in great peril. If we are to find him, I will need your help, Vestige.
What can I do to help?
Though Sai remains hidden from my sight, Lyris brings news that an agent of the enemy lurks in Daggerfall. Fear is on the lips of the people. Darkness walks among them. Even a blind man can sense it. It is the hand of Mynameisglasgow.
How can that help us?
If it is truly an agent of Mynameisglaw's worm cult, it may provide us with a clue that will hasten our search. Seek this agent, but tread carefully. The worm cult is a cult of necromancy, and the undead are fearsome opponents.
How can I find this agent?
Venture to Daggerfall. Speak to Old Maid Maxell and Husnia the mercenary. It was on their lips that Lyris first heard murmurs of trouble lurking in the shadows. Locate this agent of evil. Return with any personal effects they carry with them.
I'll find something in return. I can't whistle. I don't know why I tried to mimic that. Okay, 20 minutes. Do you know something actually? That's a great point. See, before we continue this mission, I'm going to go and join the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild. Just so that if we are finding the lore books around in the world, I'm not necessarily going to do their missions or anything just now. But we are going to join them, just so we're making sure we're getting the
Clockwise. Oh, no, that would cause an enormous explosion.
just so we're getting the experience.
Welcome to the Mages Guild. Is there something I can help you with?
I'd like to know more about the guild.
Ah, good. We're always on the lookout for new members. We're lore keepers across the face of Tamriel. Guild members seek out books, tomes, and ancient scrolls in their travels. Perhaps you'd like to join.
Let's talk about the Mages Guild.
Always a pleasure to speak with another knowledge seeker. Guildmaster Vanus will be pleased.
What can you tell me about the Mages Guild?
We're book hunters, of a sort. We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel. The Guild doesn't care about battlefields or boundaries, just knowledge and the acquisition of new tomes.
What do I get in return?
We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members. And from time to time, projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit. You may end up working with the Guildmaster himself.
I'm ready to join.
Excellent! Allow me to welcome you as a student of the Guild. I suggest you begin by talking to Velast, our Mistress of Incunabula. She's at the back of the hall and often has tasks for new recruits. Good luck.
Awesome. Thank you. And we'll do the same with the Fighters Guild only because
For crafting certification.
we're going to be doing so much killing Daedra and stuff that
It's been so long. Welcome to the Fighters
we'll
Guild.
level up easily.
You look like the capable sort. We come to answer the Guildmaster's challenge.
Challenge?
The Worthy Crusade of the Fighters Guild. Surely you've heard of it. We have a new Guildmaster and a new singular purpose. Why don't we talk about it for a moment?
Sounds good. Let's talk about the Fighters Guild.
Ha! I can tell we'll be drawing blades together soon enough. Now, what can I tell you?
Do you know it might be Troy Baker? Yeah. Troy Baker's definitely in this, but if you IMDb it, it's just as additional voices. And I'm going to be 100% honest without being too spoilery. This guy is an absolute no one. I think this is the only time you'll actually speak to him. Let me Google him. Let's see. Because no doubt it'll tell us who voices him if we actually just Google the character. Breton, blah blah blah. Right. This actually isn't telling us who voices him. 2 seconds, let's see. Voice. Do you know what's crazy? Nothing's actually telling us who voices him. But yes, there's a great chance it could be Troy Baker. Yeah, there's nothing saying it, but I would put money on it that it is him. What's this crusade you mentioned?
Our new Guildmaster is an Argonian named Sees All Colors. She has us all hunting down the Daedra and their dark anchors. You might have seen them already. Enormous chains fall from the sky. Plagues of Daedra boil out to lay waste to the countryside.
What do I get in return?
Excellent question. We train our members in special techniques, and the higher-ups are always looking for motivated members to help with special projects. You never know when the council will come looking for more hands.
Okay, I'm ready to join.
Then let me welcome you as an associate of the Fighters Guild. Get out there and take the fight to the Daedra. You're in luck too. Sees All Colors herself is here, upstairs. She often has tasks for new recruits. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Awesome. Another fun thing, and I wonder if it's going to happen. One of the DLCs or something, maybe one of the prologue quests, you have to speak to Lyris, and she's normally in here upstairs. There's a Guildmaster. Nah, she's not here. Okay. I was going to say that'd be really funny if she was up here and in the cave or the harborage.
Comrade, a word. Crafting
Oh god, there's so much. Now this is the only downside to doing this is Baron Moorsmith is going to be showing up constantly, shouting on us and stuff. There's Maxell. Fun fact, I was here today on one of my other characters, and I wanted to see if the Mages Guild ultimate ability, that meteor shower, you know, this one, to take all of these guys out in one hit. Long story short, it can. It was quite a sight. I'm just going to grab this sky shard that's just outside of the town. Oh, and here's a fun fact. If you're watching this back later on, you can tell exactly what time of the year we're playing right now, because the Jesters Festival
For jesters, and the only fools I see are those in the audience.
is in full
Know
swing.
how to indulge?
So many new faces.
We're gonna leave this.
Crowned heads are known for their heaviness.
Right, where's Maxell? Getting distracted by all the Jesters.
You're new to Daggerfall, aren't you? I know everyone in town.
Have you noticed any other strangers in the city?
I don't like to gossip, but there's been an Imperial vagrant nosing around for the past few weeks. Suspicious-looking fellow. I actually saw him picking through the trash outside the castle a few weeks ago. I've no idea where he is now.
Unfortunately, we cannot persuade her yet. Isn't there anything else you can tell me?
I'm sorry, but I am not in the habit of ogling strange men.
Absolutely fair. Absolutely fair.
Don't do anything stupid.
Okay. Where's Husinia? Oh, in the inn. Look, a friend.
Who's this now? I bet you've got a wild tale or two to share.
I was hoping you'd have a tale for me about a stranger in town.
Present company excluded? Well, there was a dodgy-looking Imperial hanging out in a doorway near Southgate Alley this morning. He was eyeballing everyone who happened by. Seemed like a cut-purse looking for an easy mark, if you ask me.
Isn't there anything else you can tell me?
Sorry, that's all I've got. I'd be willing to bet he's staying on the south side of town, though.
Interesting. Goodbye.
Without the danger.
I know what you're...
Run along now.
Okay. Okay. Let's search the Southgate building. What that noise was. Gave me a heart attack. I had no idea we were going there. I was trying to find it on the compass and I had no clue. I mean, I think it's suspicious enough that the person has a cellar in their house. We could try it on your bow stuff. Right. So decently set up with the dual wheel in one hand, bow in the other. the bow skill up a bit. Nice. So because this is skeletons and stuff, this is also put up a Fighters Guild, which is really good. Since we just joined.
Dare you trespass here?
Okay, and we've also morphed this, which means if, I mean he didn't, but if he was to move, that would then follow him. Orb of Discourse.
What is the meaning of this interruption? Why have you contacted me? This is Abner Tharn. The Master and I are very busy. This had better be important. Wait a moment. I don't know your face. Identify yourself immediately.
Who, me?
Yes, your report, you insipid twit. What, did you contact me by accident?
Who are you?
How dare you speak to me in such a... Wait. You're not one of ours, are you? Color me intrigued. You speak to Abner Tharn, Overlord of Nibene and Chancellor of the Elder Council.
The Imperial Chancellor? What are you doing here?
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you contact me? Fascinating. Are you merely a blundering local, I wonder, or something more?
I'm looking for Sai Sahan.
Are you indeed? I didn't think that Redguard has-been had a single friend left. Not in this world, at any rate. Let me give you some free advice. Forget about Sai Sahan. Even if I told you where he was, attempting a rescue would be suicidal.
Then you know where he is.
Of course I do. But do you really think I'd tell you and risk incurring Menemarco's wrath? I think not. Ah, the owner of this place returns. And he doesn't look pleased. Farewell.
What?
You! Get away from that!
Why did I heal? Okay. We're kicking. It's good. What I need to do now is return to the harborage. I don't know why I attempt to play the whistle. I know I can't whistle, so. Hello, Prophet.
You've returned. What have you found?
The cultists use orbs like this one to communicate. I spoke to Abner Tharn.
Abner Tharn shows his face again. I get the sense that he might have a larger part to play in the coming events, but for good or ill, I cannot say. Leave the orb with me. I shall be able to use it to locate Sai Sahan.
Good luck.
Hold a moment. I heard you and the Prophet talking about Abner Tharn.
Why do you dislike Tharn so much?
Didn't the Prophet tell you the story of the 5 companions?
He showed me a vision about them, but I'd like to hear your thoughts.
I don't know where to start. There's so much to tell.
tell me about the 5 companions.
We were chosen by Emperor Varen to join him on a quest to recover a lost artifact called the Amulet of Kings. The 5 included Varen, myself, a Red Guard named Sai Sahan, Abner Tharn, and the traitor Mynameisglasgow.
I've heard enough.
I know it's a lot to take in. We'll talk more later. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on the Prophet. Hopefully that orb will help him find out where Sai Sahan is being held. Once we know that, we can plan our next move.
Complete quest. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, what we're going to do, rather than continuing right now, head back to town, sort out the inventory, and then we can keep going.